Okay, we are back. New England Roller Derby Report would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering size-inclusive leggings and shorts designed to fit you with 7 different lengths and pockets. Hey, she is sure to have a style that works for your body. Team colors, custom prints, and group discounts are available. Sociopath also offers dozens of armband and helmet cover options. She's got you covered. So please see sociopath.ca/NERD for your 10% off of your next order. I am Gretchen Little here with Tom Foolery. We are back at Battle of the All-Stars 2020. Who do we got, Tom?
All right, up next we got Team Louisiana, number 13 coming in with Team Maryland, number 17. Sorry, I think we missed this there. Team Louisiana, number 13, taking on number 17, Team Maryland. Team Louisiana joining us in 2018. Exciting new team coming up, lots of energy. They came in number 13 in 2018, number 11 last year, so a little improvement. Team Maryland 2018 was number 8. Then they finished number 15 last year, so they've been one of the mainstays since this thing started. Yeah, let's run down our rosters there, Gretchen.
You bet. For Louisiana, Carmina Pirana, Doc Adams, Papaya on Fire, Real Estate Agent, Comet Kazi, Rocker Pepper, Desi, Bree Aggressive, I Shove Lucy, Machu Picchu, Bree Hicks, Frida Beast, Small Fry, Little Miss Maggot, Full Metal Valchemist is number 79, a late addition. Number 8 is Rest in Pieces, 889 is Wolf, 9 is Brawladine, 918 is Huckleberry Gin, and 999 is Anna Maniac. We got coaching Shay and Red October.
All right, Team Maryland, we got 007 Juke of Windsor, 112 Mina Cat Scratch, number 13 Pretty Paralyzer, number 2 D Wall, 215 Philadelphia, 22 Lucretia McEvil, 2222 Major, number 25 Eddie Kruger, 2517 Tarantina, number 34 Lady Kaboom, number 4 General Chaos, 502 Rexy Dangerfield, number 7 Marvy Lust, 716 Fashionista, 75 RoboChop, and 814 Bang Bang. They're going to be coached today by Hal, Scruff, and Scar.
Okay, Maryland in the red and Louisiana in the blue, and here we go. First jam underway. Looking to see the jammers. Will get an ID on them in just a second. Tom, what you got?
Looks like Pretty Paralyzer up there for Team Maryland. It looks like right now in front we have a little bit of room coming there for the New Orleans.
Yeah, I think that's
I apologize, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, rest in pieces with the star for Team Louisiana. Both teams locking down defensively early on. Now rest in pieces finds room, and we have our first lead jammer, Tom.
Yes, Pretty Paralyzer choosing to take the star off, trying to fight the way to the pivot line.
Okay, coming in on a scoring trip now is Rest in Pieces and runs into Marv on that inside line.
And that's 25-17 Tarantina taking the star for Team Maryland. Marv always a colorful character out with the big dreadlock in the back and a black stripe across the face.
That's right. Intimidating presence for sure. And so this is still an initial trip for Maryland as nice rollback by Brawladine on the Louisiana side. Meanwhile, up at the front, Tom, doesn't look like Rest in Pieces is having much luck.
Not much, but Brawladine once again dragging back this Louisiana defense, standing tall earlier in this jam, not allowing the jammer to get to the back stretch yet.
Okay, now Marv with the rollback on Rest in Pieces. So Reston will have to reset. Certainly she has points right now, but just hasn't been able to clear the pack to get those points awarded.
Yeah, a real grinding jam, just finally making our way to the middle of the backstretch. And there you go, as I say something, Rest in Pieces breaks free for 4 points.
First 4 of the game, and we got 10 seconds left in jam number 1. No reason for Louisiana to call this right now as, boy, big defensive effort for the team in blue in the early going.
Most definitely, but Rest in Pieces got out front, got that lead jammer status, picked up another 2 points, and allowed that defense just to suffocate Team Maryland.
Yep. we want to thank Spank Alley, the only fully adjustable roller derby armbands on the market. They also ship worldwide. Check them out at www.spankalley.com/AU.
All right, Team Maryland up by the pivot line now, sliding back and squeezing space at the jammer line.
Nobody in the penalty box, so both teams at full strength. Louisiana jammer trying to push up front again, but now we got some Louisiana offense right now. I believe that's Papaya on fire, and now Papaya's going to step back to bridge.
And that looks like that's small fry out there for Louisiana, and free indeed.
First penalty going against number 4, General Chaos.
And right now, it looks like we got another penalty, Gretchen.
Yeah, that's going to be the jammer, number 007, Duke of Windsor.
Time power jam starts. There's a 4-point pass on the board for Louisiana.
Boy, Tom, with these 30-minute game formats, you can't afford to get down a lot, and right now, Louisiana putting on the gas.
Yeah, so to go over the rules right now, 30-minute game, you get one 30-minute period, no halftime, no bench switch, one timeout per team, one official review per team. The clock will stop at times, and there's only 4 fouls before you foul out.
Okay, standing in the penalty box now, returning to play is Duke of Windsor for Maryland, but they still haven't completed the initial trip. So Small Fry with the house money right now, working on a 3rd scoring trip for Team Louisiana.
Yeah, and it looks like Duke of Windsor was just about free from the pack and got one last knockoff. Start in hand now in between turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's Papaya on fire, who's just really bossing it in the defense for Louisiana right now.
Got some beautiful red hair. You can tell why Papaya on Fire is the name.
Coming back in for more points is Small Fry. This could be the largest jam of the tournament so far. She's going to call at 16 points going up for Louisiana.
Monster jam, and already looking at the bench, killing a few extra seconds. This half hour is a sprint. You got to get your points on the board and get out. Killing some time right there at the end with a few extra seconds due to calling that jam off a little slow. 25 minutes to go here in this game 2 of the day.
That's right. So plenty of time, of course, for Maryland, but they've got to put together something offensively right now. It is 5-on-5 in the pack, Tom. Who do we have on the jam line? Can you tell?
I think that's Animaniac for Louisiana, and Team Maryland Jam crouched down pretty low, waiting to find out.
Okay, we, of course, are behind turn number 2, and we're happy to bring you this game. Number 1.
No, we're in turn number 1. We're right here looking straight down the stretch. That's 215, so 215's got to be Philadelphia with the 215 area code as the phone number. Looking to get the first lead jammer, but no! Animaniac finds a hole on the inside.
Yeah, one Louisiana blocker in the penalty box right now, but Animaniac at full speed coming into the pack now. The pack is pretty well stretched apart. Now another Louisiana blocker going into the box. Animaniac will call. 3 points awarded, or is that full 4? 3, so 25-0 in favor of Team Louisiana.
Yeah, Maryland now looking to try to get a lead jammer, try to at least get control of this game. Now 3 jams, no lead jammer, 25-0 is the deficit. Louisiana came to play. They're spicing things up early. Animaniac, shorter jammer, but very powerful.
Between the Maryland crabs and gumbo, at least we're going to eat good in this game. No doubt about that.
That's going to be salty and spicy. That's the way we like it. And here goes our derby. Pretty paralyzer at the line. Just getting bullied around there by Louisiana.
4-2 pack advantage for Maryland, and that's just what they needed. Lead jammer going to paralyzer now.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little confusion. Kind of everybody slowed up and went off, came back on, but capitalizing, knowing her space. Pretty paralyzer.
Nice defense there. That was 5'11". Machu Picchu holding the outside, rolling back paralyzer.
Rest in Pieces is free now, engaged with the pack on a scoring pass. So Paralyzer keeping the jam going, and on one leg, rest in peace is showing the power in them ankles.
Wow, and so now Pretty Paralyzer is going to call, and the best that Maryland can do is a 4-4 jam now. They're on the board, but Louisiana up 29-4.
Able to match that pass. Paralyzer took a little bit calling it off, maybe miscommunication with the bench, or choosing to run things long. We'll see how they choose to do it, but right now.
Well, when you're down, you got to shake things up a little bit. And all right, 33 now. 4 more points going up for Louisiana. The penalty box is empty, Tom. So, boy, so far Louisiana has benefited when it's a full pack. Let's see how Maryland can do right now.
Oh, number 5 with a great seal. I shove Lucy, sealing off Juke of Windsor.
Yeah, 2-person now, 3-person defense. 1 for Maryland going to the penalty box. That's Mina Cat Scratch. No clear advantage for jammers right now.
Duke of Windsor sent to the back of the pack again, having to re-enter and getting knocked off one more time. That is number 76. That's Little Miss Maggot working very well with I Shove Lucy.
Yeah, it's Small Fry jamming for Louisiana. Now getting some help from... Let's see.
That looks like
looking for the number there.
Eddie Kruger and General Chaos is up there.
Comet Kazi was trying to dig in for some offense.
It looks like we have the pivot reporting for Team Maryland's General Chaos, second penalty that I've seen already. Got to be worried about that 4 penalty limit.
That's right. 4 lead jammer now for Louisiana is Small Fry. And right now, if you're Louisiana, you want time to run as much as possible. Again, we're almost a third of the way through this 30-minute game, Tom.
Yeah, definitely going to ride this one out. Hopefully just try to stay in front, call jams off. All you want to do is get lead jammer in a short game and just stay in control. And they've done a great job. I've only seen 1 lead jammer so far go to Team Maryland. Team Louisiana getting out early and controlling this game.
Up now to 37. We've got 20 minutes, 52 seconds to go. 4-3 pack advantage for Team Louisiana. So
it looks like we still got the pivot standing in the box for Team Maryland's General Chaos. So 4-on-3 advantage going to Louisiana. They're going to send Animaniac to the line up against Philadelphia.
Okay, here we go. And, Philadelphia with a nice work on the outside, going backwards, turning it back around. That's just what Maryland needed right now, a quick lead jammer.
Yeah, and I think Philadelphia got that first lead jam, so maybe 2 for 2. I'm not keeping stats, so don't hold me accountable if I'm wrong, but able to score points now.
Yeah, Robo-Chop with a nice defensive stop on Animaniac, but now Animaniac is through and looking for points. Oh, my.
So it looks like Maryland might be using this as a strategy, trying to keep that game going, just as you said earlier, trying to keep jams going, see what can happen. But Animaniac gets 4 points.
Yeah, Animaniac coming up for more now as Philadelphia still on that first scoring trip. So that'll be the call now, and I'm looking, it's 2 more.
Looks like 3 points for Maryland, 2 more, so that's a 6 points. So they doubled up Team Maryland. Louisiana, that defense looking so strong.
Yeah.
So far, these jams have not made it that far for Maryland. They've been struggling to get around the track due to that tough defense.
Yeah, we're seeing the replay here now with, wow. Yeah, Team Louisiana very effective in the early going. It's 4-on-4 in the pack right now. Who's that jamming?
It looks like Pretty Paralyzer for Team Maryland, and that is a new jammer, number 23, Rocker Pepper.
Yeah, Rocker Pepper off to the races, lead jammer for Team Louisiana. And right now, big hit by Marv on Rocker Pepper.
Yep, Marvin, major, all the 2s out there for major. So right now reorganized. Rocker Pepper, though, still persisting to get through.
Yeah, and of course, remember, this is a scoring trip for Rocker Pepper, as now a little Pretty Paralyzer is rolled back to the start line.
Yeah, Marvin, Pretty Paralyzer recycled to the back, coming around once again. Rocker Pepper, looks like catches them napping on the outside. They were focused on playing offense, capitalizes.
And Rocker Pepper, I don't know if we'll be able to see that again, but wow, it just really had great edge work to stay in bounds. It hit that turn at full speed.
And not be too flashy to catch everybody's attention. Tarantina now taking the star for Team Maryland.
Okay, another star pass for Team Maryland. Already 8 on the jam for Team Louisiana. 18 minutes to go in the game. Another good defensive stop there by Machu Picchu for Team Louisiana.
Great organization working there with Brawladine.
Well,
so, yeah, this Louisiana defense so far has come to play. They are spicing things up just right. One more blocker. That's Little Miss Maggot out front. Just look at that. Just face to face, showing the power and driving out the jammer once again.
Well, now all of a sudden, Pretty Paralyzer turns to defense and escorts Rocker Pepper to the infield, but it's a 14-0 jam in favor of Louisiana. That's 2 big jams now, Tom.
It was indeed. They're able to be organized, and the jams are a result of that defense just grinding Maryland to a halt, slowly working their way around the track while their jammers are just winding things up.
Yeah, our officials for this contest are Dura Queer, Nerdy, Guinness, Lone Bone, Richard Cranium, Damon Mistress, and Babel Fishy. We'll get to the non-skating officials after the jam. Here we go. Who's that with the stars?
That's
actually with the fleur-de-lis, I guess.
Well, check this out. That is Rest in Pieces going back, believing to knock out the jammer.
Okay.
Oh, and Louisiana's calling the skaters for. Let's try to eat that jammer up. And now we're just going to have a standoff, which Louisiana, they can sit there and
that's right. They're happy to
taking
do
it easy.
I mean, there's not really a delay of game penalty when gameplay is in effect.
Oh, and look at that. Rest in Pieces able to get the jammer swallowed back up now. Oh, tough going.
Yeah, Louisiana came to play here in the early going.
Yeah, but luckily there's not that extra point anymore. That was old WFTDA rules where you could get the extra point, but now still trying to get through the pack. That is Bang Bang, 814 for Team Maryland. Oh, gets a little hit from behind from Louisiana and shoots her through the pack.
Now just completing the initial trip is Bang Bang, so that's 4 points for Louisiana, and Rest in Pieces. Wow, that was a productive jam, Tom.
It was. Now, not getting the extra point for the extra pass, but the skater still had to go around, get that first run, and then still had to get the initial pass. So that gave plenty of time. And Rest in Pieces able to get through, score the points, bringing us to 61-8.
It's not that often that you see that work, actually. And today, I mean, it's a good way to stop the clock. But as far as actually swallowing that jammer and making them, putting them back one pass, that's another story. Animaniac bursts through the pack, lead jammer for Louisiana.
Yeah, Philadelphia trying to find a way through. It looks like we got Lady Kaboom going to the penalty box for Team Maryland. A longtime veteran who took a couple years off, now back again with Team Maryland.
Yeah.
Animaniac slowly weaving away around each blocker on the backstretch. Number 999.
Track penalty going. On Philadelphia, so this is going to be a power jam for Team Louisiana. Team Maryland, in the early editions of the Battle of the All-Stars were, a top-tier powerhouse. This year, though, maybe
last year they had
things happen.
Yeah, they had to roll over some retirement. They had a lot of fresh faces, and we're really excited. As I talked to some of the skaters earlier, last year they had a whole bunch of new faces, and they got another 5 or 6 this year. So they're coming together, and they're pretty excited to be playing. So I'm glad to see the turnover didn't sour any of their spirits.
That's right. And, the one good thing about the format here this weekend, or this, we're not even into the weekend yet, is that there's still plenty of games to play.
Mm-hmm.
So, you might find yourself out of the championship track, but you're still playing for place throughout the rest of the weekend. So
but typically everybody plays 3 games, and what I always love about the team format is the fact that you have all these teams coming together made up of teams all around their state. Oh, another cut track penalty now being called on Philadelphia. Going to sit down, power jam, going to go back to Louisiana, and that is the jam.
Yeah, another multi-trip jam now for Louisiana. That's a 15-point jam. So, boy, Team Louisiana with 13:35 to go, firmly in control of this game.
They came to play. Looks like all the skaters are here. The only one not here, Foxy Voodoo Ricken, who's still in Puerto Rico, but is expected to make it this week. And as I talked to Coach Shea earlier, it's exciting, but they have enough skaters to do some damage. They're making a name for themselves, maybe shaking things up this year. 76 points already on the board. That is pretty good for a half so far, or almost a half of a half here at Battle of the All-Stars.
Yeah, and we see you chatting here on the Twitch stream. Mubat says, thanks for subbing for 2 months. And I think I saw a Sociopath saying, come on, Maryland, here we go. Yeah, I mean, hey, 13:35, they've got their hands full right now, but who knows? Maybe an official review goes their way and they can, reverse the momentum here. We'll find out.
We also had something, haven't seen Wolf on the track. I do see Wolf on the penalty, or on the bench over there, so I'll warm up, so we'll see what happens. And then, looks great. So another power jam, the Florida Lee showing up in force. Right now, official review by Team Maryland. I think they're questioning probably that penalty, as I saw.
Yeah.
Philadelphia hollering over to Hal. Hal went up, did the official review, see what happens if they can hopefully spring their jammer.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's a devastating blow to get 2 power jams in one jam, or 2 jammer penalties in 1 jam.
All right, I'm going to do 888. Let's give a shout-out to them. Derby isn't your typical sport. It's more like a carefully choreographed mosh pit on wheels. That's why we make protective gear specifically designed for those who lay it all out on the track. We cover elbows, heads, wrist, knees, hips, and yes, even butts. Being Derby ready is one thing. Being Derby dominant is another. Check them out on the web at www.8.com and also follow them on Instagram.
Well, hello there, Dylan. He says, hi, Gretchen. And we have Slander Panic saying, I think this is my first time hearing tomfoolery, but he sounds great. And, of course, Bourbon Bruiser letting us know about your wife, Slamshine Alley, who used to be a great for Brandywine.
Yes, I'm glad that she was part of Team Maryland, but I want to give a big shout-out to PR Mageddon, who gave us a whole bunch of background so I could help bring some depth to Team Louisiana. Such a group of colorful characters. Glad to see them. They started in 2018 and just added such new life to this tournament.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no way out. Slamshine Alley was terrifying. That is for sure. Yeah. Well, one of the most properly named skaters. Here we go, back to action now, and I don't think that review was retained because we still see Philadelphia in the penalty box. Power jam, Louisiana, small fry, lead jam.
Yeah, they took the official review off the board, so they did not win anything. Small fry now looking to come from a scoring pass. Oh, big hit in the middle, giving a shot to Major. I'm looking to see the number. I see a 9. We'll get that to you, but that hit needs to be called out.
Yeah, that was offense on the fly and coming down hard. Yeah, that was Full Metal Valchemist with that off. And now coming for the second scoring trip, Val is, doing it again.
Yeah.
Nice dodge by Small Fry. That's another 4-point trip. Team Louisiana just, they've got it on cruise control right now, Tom.
Small Fry seems so light on the skates. It doesn't seem like digging in hard and just able to absorb them hits and keep moving forward. Now this time didn't get free from the pack. Getting free from the pack, that's Roxy Dangerfield, who took the star for Team Maryland.
Okay, so through the initial trip now, we'll see whether Louisiana calls. They do. 3 more points going up. So, boy, that's like 3 consecutive double-digit jams for Team Louisiana. They're going to be a force to contend with this weekend, Tom.
Like I said, they came in 2018, number 11. They are making some noise, looking to keep rising up the charts. And it's always nice seeing their bench down there. They're always high energy. Team Maryland still looks very positive, but right now they got a lot of work to do to try to build some momentum for themselves to build into the next game.
All right, we see Slander Pamic saying Valchemist also skating for Twin City Roller Derby. Yeah, well, Twin City must appreciate having her on the roster. Back to the action now. Bang Bang jamming for Maryland and Real Estate Agent for Louisiana.
Yeah, the agent trying to close a deal of getting free, but right now bottled up in front. Team Maryland looking a little more organized than they have. But Real Estate Agent driving on the front of that pack.
Maryland doing their due diligence right now, defensively, holding off the agent. Now we're getting a little bit of offense there. That was Desi
Yeah, that's the captain there for Louisiana, and getting the jammer free, just as you said it.
There you go. All right, another lead jam for Louisiana. We're getting down to 11 minutes to go in this 30-minute contest. Real Estate coming in for points, and boy, Louisiana they just continue to get to the front and shut down the jammer.
You nailed it right there. Just as Bang Bang looked like it was getting free, boom, they recycled, and just with the help of Eddie Kruger, finally able to get free from the pack. Now hopefully trying to put some pressure on and get this jam called off. Yep. That was a hit by Juka Windsor knocking down the jammer there.
Another 3-point trip for Louisiana.
One of the interesting facts as I looked at both of these teams, there is a skater, Huckleberry Gin, on Louisiana who actually plays in Dallas, and the Dallas Derby Devils, and Team Maryland has 2 skaters that actually were from southern Delaware, so the team's able to absorb skaters from outside the state. Even though they live in the state, they can absorb skaters who skate in other leagues, which is always cool.
Yeah, all right. Nobody in the penalty box, so a full pack going on the track right now.
Pretty Paralyzer in the middle of the pack for Team Maryland. That's Animaniac crouched down a little shorter, but right on through that pack.
Yeah, Animaniac seeing the gaps. Now we got one.
Bree Hicks.
Okay, Bree going to the penalty box for Team Louisiana, but those who are on the track are able to roll back Pretty Paralyzer.
Yeah, Desi jetting back the captain, dragging back Paralyzer, and Animaniac out for 4 more points.
Yeah, you got to give Louisiana credit right now to, they're adapting well when they have somebody in the box. They're defending well and also offense working on all cylinders. This is, I believe, another 2 points going up, so 6 on the jam. Louisiana threatening 100 in a 30-minute game, Tom.
Yeah, and we still got 9 minutes to go in the game. There is a blocker standing for Team Louisiana. So 4-on-3 advantage going to continue. Tall jammer standing there. I believe that's Rest in Pieces. And now jamming for Maryland for the first time is Roxy Dangerfield.
That's right, number 502. So it's 4-3 pack advantage for Maryland. Maryland sets up at the front of the pack, though, and Rest in Pieces is going to try to, working on her own right now. Here comes Roxy Dangerfield in the back. Oh, now with a little bit of head of steam going to the inside. That's what Maryland needs. Lead jammer, Maryland. Yeah,
that's been a while since they had lead jammer. They need to capitalize on this now. Roxy Dangerfield, a very interesting character, not a stranger to Battle of the All-Stars, but just joined Team Maryland last year, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Internet, I think it was Team Kansas she played for before. There was another state transferred in, and now glad to see still playing at Battle of the All-Stars.
And a quick star pass or fleur-de-lis pass for Louisiana going to Brawla Dean, and just like that, Brawla Dean
did pick up 4 points, once again matching the points. Louisiana persistent. Team Maryland letting the jams go, and they are matching every time they get an opportunity.
I'd love to know how many times Team Louisiana was able to come together to practice beforehand, because they really seem like they're understanding each other's tendencies very well.
And that's always one of the biggest difficulties. When you get the state together, depending how big the state is, it's hard to pull everybody together to work, but they look very organized and ready to play this weekend.
Isn't that the truth? All right, the penalty box still empty now, Tom.
So it looks like we got 2 new jammer, or I think that's small fry on the inside for Louisiana. We'll wait and get clarification. And that's Philadelphia up there for Team Maryland.
Maryland, yes. I think you're right.
Well, we'll get that is small fry.
For Louisiana with the fleur-de-lis helmet cover. Doesn't have to be a star.
Nope, the X on the pants. That's Bang Bang up there for Team Maryland. Getting a run around the outside. Able to break free. 2 lead jammers in a row.
Okay. A big defensive play by Little Miss Maggot. And
upending Bang Bang. And now, guess what? Coming around small fry so fast now, getting ready to score points.
Exactly.
Wow. That was a huge combination of that big hit, and they did not even hesitate to capitalize.
Yeah, Little Miss Maggot called for a forearm, I believe, on that one. Maryland going to roll the dice and keep the jam going. Might as well right now.
There was looked like the jam ref wasn't pointing for a while at Bang Bang, so maybe there was some confusion, but now Bang Bang definitely confirms lead jammer.
Yeah, both teams with 4 on the jam right now is Little Miss Maggot standing in the penalty box. Now
There you
Bang
go.
Bang is through. That's 4 more.
That's the biggest jam so far of the game. 8 points in one jam now being put up by Bang Bang.
That's correct. As the
Most
pack,
points for Maryland. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
to be specific.
pack slows down between turns 3 and 4, but wow. Louisiana, of course, right now just wants to hold on. They don't want to let anything, let Maryland get too close, but 4 more going up. It's tied on the jam, Tom. Louisiana just
Team Maryland able to bottle up small fry so far. Got initial couple passes, but then that last one really took a time, and they had no problem. Time is on their side.
That's right, and finally Maryland wins a jam. 3 more going up, so Maryland with 22, Louisiana with 8 on the jam. 108 to 22 with 5:20 to go.
Yeah, our penalty box is empty once again. Unfortunately, there has been pretty regular stream to the box, but not a lot of players. Always one seeming to be in there. So four on 4 blockers. We got Animaniac getting ready to take on Pretty Paralyzer.
Okay, and we see a short stack. Where can I see a bracket? We will get you one. I think that Chad is putting one up on the chat as we speak. So Animaniac now on a scoring trip, Tom.
Yes, back to the action. Got through very quickly. Now fighting away around the outside. Pretty Paralyzer gets a run, get free as well, but the damage is done. 4 points already up and controlled the jam. Louisiana's just looking to ride it out, stay in control, kill some time.
Oh yeah, there's really no there's no great benefit to points. It's not like you're going to move higher up in the bracket because if you win by 2 or you win by 200, you move on. Which is kind of cool about tournament play, really, because it's so different than a lot of or tournament play in this context.
Oh, I also thank you, Battle of the All-Stars, for fixing the track this year. Last year was a little confusion. The inside line was red, and it matches the red lines that were on there from the hockey taping from before. So hopefully that's a little easier. You got the black and white lines. Hopefully that makes it easier to read.
Yeah, Roxy Dangerfield jamming for Maryland. Rocker Pepper for Louisiana. Outside, well, I'm really impressed with Rocker Pepper right now. Able to get low and stay in control on the outside of the turns.
Marv working with major. But good point to you. Rocker Pepper's only been out there a couple times a jam and has capitalized every time. Lead jammer scoring points.
Yep.
So if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 or 3 times been out there.
That's right. Not in the rotation to the extent of, say, Rest in Pieces or Animaniac. All right. Well, she's now being held off now by the entire Maryland contingent as Louisiana working hard to keep Rexy Dangerfield off the board.
Machu Picchu once again doing a great job getting a knock off and a drag back. Roxy Dangerfield in the back. Rexy Dangerfield, I apologize, in the back. And now Team Maryland getting a little more organized, able to bottle things up. We got Marv out there doing a strong brace.
That's right. And, just basically going nowhere right now.
Oh, and down goes
team.
the jammer once again.
And who's out now? It's Rexy Dangerfield, so that's a positive step for Maryland, but that was just the initial trip. More go up for Louisiana. That's 4. So another 4-0 jam in favor of Louisiana.
Yeah, about 2 minutes or so to go still in this game. Now, don't forget, up after this, we're going to have number 12 Team Ohio taking on one of my favorites, number 16 Saskatchewan. Such a great addition. Whether you want to call them a state or whatever you want, Saskatchewan comes down. We love seeing them. Once they join the tournament, things have been so much more colorful.
Absolutely. So, that'll be a fun one. Team Ohio with a history here. And
they're another original team as well as Maryland.
Yes.
And Rest in Pieces, as you mentioned earlier, regular jammer, and the reason why, getting back out in front, lead jammer status over, I believe that is Bang Bang.
Yep, Bang Bang through on the initial trip there. Oh, Rest in Pieces just throwing herself at full speed and maintaining herself upright in balance. What a move through the pack. 4
Yeah, able
points.
to turn stuff sideways, drive forward, and then dart inside to get the inside line, showing great athletic ability with the size and power to go with it.
Yeah. Rest in pieces ain't resting in place today, that's for sure. Wow.
That's a good analogy. All right, we got about a minute or so to go in this game. I see Pretty Paralyzer out there, and it looks like Animaniac as well.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the last jam of the game. Team Louisiana will be moving on in the championship bracket.
Animaniac gets knocked out to the outside.
Yeah,
perfectly fine.
Not going to take the bait, Tom.
No, time's on her side. Don't worry, you knock me off. I can wait. You can run the rest of the clock out. We still win the game. So Animaniac still trying to get that lead jammer status to control this final jam, but Pretty Paralyzer trying to keep things alive by getting out front and maybe running it a little long.
Yep.
Look at that recycle. You mentioned it earlier, Gretchen. Team Louisiana so quick. Oh, and now the drag back.
Yeah.
Now the harm comes.
Carmina Pirana with a little bit of offense there on the outside of turn 1. So we got a lead jammer. It is Animaniac. There are 20 seconds to go in this game, Tom.
Most definitely. Animaniac swinging around once again. Goes out, comes in, and goes around all of her blockers and gets free. Yeah. So exciting game. Animaniac and Rest in Pieces have showed up today for Team Louisiana. I think you want to stay tuned all weekend to see more of them. Lady Kaboom taking the star for Team Maryland, working to get it on top of the helmet.
Period clock's down to 0. Animaniac will call. No more points for Maryland. One more for Louisiana. So it's 125 to 23. The Bayou State showing up, Tom.
Yes, most definitely. They have got everything under control, showing up again.
New England Roller Derby Report would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering size-inclusive leggings and shorts designed to fit you with 7 different lengths, ERD, and pockets. She is sure to have a style that works for your body. Team colors, custom prints, and group discounts are available. Sorry about that. Thank you, Chad. Also offering dozens of armband and helmet cover options. Sociopath has got you covered. Please see Sociopath, SEWCIOPATH.ca/NERD for 10% off your next order. We got Louisiana now taking a victory lap, Tom.
Yeah, they're putting the beads on, feeling really good about themselves. Team Maryland going to look to regroup. They'll be back in action later today.
Yes, as will Team Louisiana. Who do they get next? We're going to have to consult the bracket for a second to get that information for you, but we will have it in just a little bit. Yeah, these lower-seeded teams have to play twice today.
So the winner will be back in action at 3:30 today, taking on Montana, the number 7 seed.
Okay.
Montana's got, hopefully we're here to watch this because Louisiana has showed up this weekend.
Absolutely, yeah. If I were Team Montana, I'd start to, go back and start running some plays because, Team Louisiana's very, very well-coordinated effort in this game. And, of course, Bourbon Bruiser says, go Montana. Oh, we're all about Montana, too. Montana and Saskatchewan both kind of representing the northwest of North America, and great teams, all of them.
All right, so we're going to step away for a second, work on getting our MVPs organized. We'll get them announced. And
that's right, and we will be back with game number 4.
That'll be Ohio number 12 versus Saskatchewan number 16.